Thank you for
Cool.
tuning in, everyone. I have the privilege today on interviewing Zach. Zach, just to give a little background on Zach, he has a company now, Restore Now Construction. They've been in business for quite some time now. And I just wanted to give his expertise on the business side of things, on how business has been with them so far, as far as the startup, the rock bottoms that they've had, the downfalls that they had, and the things that they're dealing with as of right now as a whole during this pandemic event, and then just trials in general. So Zach, if you want to introduce yourself for a little bit, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So anyways, guys, my name is Zach Worthington. I am one of the owners here at Restore Now Construction. I actually own one of the owners on the roofing side. We do have an owner named Sam Farkas on the construction side. He originally started this company, but did not have a roofing division. So anyways, a little bit about me and our background here. I was in the roofing game previous with another company, and I learned a lot of great things with that company. DreamWorks Restoration, I think they changed their name, but DreamWorks Restoration Contractors out of Loganville. I had the privilege, me and my partner partnered up inside that company, and we just ran leads and things like that together. We did a lot of learning together, and really got to get into building a network and a lot of connections to the point where we got to go to a business networking group that meets every Thursday morning. And that's where this opportunity came and presented itself. So anyways, guys, opportunities come knocking. Sometimes you need to open the door, kind of peek and see who it is, right? So we did that, kind of felt some things out, and we thought it was the best thing for our families, but also our future. And we made the jump. So here we are today. Restore Now Construction, roofing division's going good. We got about 5 sales guys right now, looking to hire about 2 more. Guys are pumping it out. We have leads coming in left and right. I believe, Ron, I don't know if I told you, man, but Best of Gwinnett 2021. Yeah, that's right. So roofing division's been in business since last August. Okay. And here we are today, November of 2021, and we just won Best of Gwinnett in the roofing section for 2021. So, if you were to actually, yep, there you go. Restore Now Roofing on the screen. Y'all see it.
Man, congratulations. Look at that.
Yeah, you can go to roofing.com and you'll be able to see us on there. This award just got presented to us pretty much Monday. So we're still waiting on a little bit of time. We're going to put that up on our website. It'll be a good thing for people to see.
Yes.
But, it's crazy, man, because here we are, a little over a year.
Yeah.
And to see the growth, like, you always, as a business owner, you want to project where you're going to be in the future years, right?
Right.
But to see where we are, I'll tell you right now, I didn't project it. I had some growth.
Yeah.
I knew we were going to grow, but to see where we are today, man, it's lights out, man. It's awesome.
It's really crazy, because I remember when we were talking about this before, that's when you were with the other company.
Yeah.
And you were speaking on the things that you would like to project and things that you would like to see transpire. So seeing this now is like something that's great. Seeing that the development from this company, jumping straight into this company, headstrong, trying to do what you can to provide for the family, but then also just keeping core of that vision that you wanted to transpire. So
that's it.
That's something that's really great.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head when you're talking about that. I mean, the biggest thing is always family first, right? But at the end of the day, man, what are you doing it for, right?
Right.
Big thing here is the integrity. We like to, keep our integrity, but also we're here for the community. I know a lot of companies, they say that, do they mean it? Not sure. I know that there's a lot of good companies out there. I mean, we came from one, but to actually be involved with the community and be so driven to help somebody and to see that success, or to, should I say, to not only see our success, but to see the customer face and to be able to make the process as easy as possible for them. And then to see the finished product and then be so satisfied. That's what you do it for.
But see, that's part of your company name. I mean, you're trying to restore it. It's not only about just restoring your roofing or your construction. It's about restoring your peace of mind. It's about restoring your house, bringing the house back together as a whole, restoring that peace for that customer. So that says a whole lot as far as the company name. You know,
100%.
that to me, it means a lot. And hopefully to the viewers out there that's paying attention to this, this isn't like a sales marketing thing. This isn't like a pitch. This is someone who sees that somebody is doing something great and wanting to expose them to say, hey, you guys are doing great in the community. Someone should hear about this, or you guys are making a landmark, you know, not just for yourself, but for your company and for your family's sake. You know, we need to put light on this and shed light on this. This right here, it'd be like one of the Chick-fil-A things, right? Because as of right now, as 2021, you guys are the winner for this. So in my mind, it's like, okay, Restore Now Construction has the Chick-fil-A thought process. You know, customer first. So if the customer's first, it's not being like overrated or anything, but if customer is first and it's being projected that way, then you guys need all the applause. So man, I congratulate you guys 100%.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. It's all about having the right system in place. We got a system here, you know, have a good sales manager. I know we're probably like, what, 5 sales guys need a manager? Y'all should be the manager. Well, honestly and truthfully, it's really good for us to be able to worry about the business side of things more, making sure that orders and things like that are done, answering emails, you know, going to business events, right? Meeting up with vendors. You know, me and Jake have our hands full on that side of things as well. But to have somebody that we put in place here to be able to answer any of our sales guys' questions, any concerns. I mean, our phones are always on, but to have that one particular guy that gets it and understands the system, man, it's just a blessing to be able to have it here. And that's the thing. Having the right system in place is what makes this train roll. And, you know, we want to be able to get to everybody in a timely manner. We've been able to manage that. You know, that can be hard here in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, definitely. With the traffic, all the hiccups, man. You go down this road in the morning, no construction. You go back in 5 minutes, it's shut down. So it's definitely a hard market, man.
It was just me and Jake started with an opportunity. Came in, we sold, and then we ended up bringing in actually my brother Aaron. And he learned it, which I'm gonna jump ahead here. He learned it so well from us that he actually is an adjuster now. He's one that would be called quote unquote judgment day, right? For us, judgment day, if we're gonna be approved or not. So he comes out and does all that with the insurance company now. But anyway, that's how it started. And Aaron came in October after the August we started. So when Aaron comes in, we finished the year with him. We start out January with, you know, got a lot of goals, got a lot of determination on what, you know, we're trying to determine which way we're going to go. Do we really want to add people right now, or we want to keep what we have? Because, you know, you don't want to grow it too fast. I know we're like, what do you mean? No, I'm telling you, have too many come, you having too many people come too quick. It's not a good thing. So we wanted to be able to bring in people at a slow amount of time. Well, we were able to bring in another guy in February, Alec Dutray. He's our sales manager. Then we brought in another guy in May. That was Trevor Mitchell. He's our top guy. Not gonna lie to you, top producer. He's got a lot. He knows a lot of people. That's another thing in this industry. Okay, it ain't all about knocking doors, and be careful nowadays, right? A lot of people, especially in this time and age, it's, you know, they don't really want people knocking on their doors. So Trevor came with a good book of business, and he came here hitting the ground running. And so then that brings me to the summer. You know, we're rocking and rolling. It don't matter the size of the job. You know, no job's too small and no job's too big. We added 2 more guys, added a supervisor. Okay. Got a supervisor on staff. He watches every job.
Okay.
Yep. It's always a blessing to have Homeowners love it. Somebody's always on the job. It's been a huge growth year, man. And I didn't see it coming like that. I knew that I wanted to add probably 2 guys, but not where we're at right now. But hey, God works in mysterious ways.
Yes,
it's a blessing. I ain't gonna walk from it. It's great. We're just looking to we don't want to be super huge. I want to have enough guys here that, hey, they know that they can come and make a good income for their families.
Right.
And also they know that they have a company here that the owners actually care and are putting more money and time invested back into them. A thing that makes us unique is we're able to get, we have a supervisor on the job. But not only that, we kind of go above and beyond when it comes to the whole process and us taking everything off the plate for them. Right. Customer service is our biggest thing. We want to make sure that we're able to not only answer all the questions, but we're completely transparent on everything. Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, I'm talking walking them down the entire estimate of the, what the insurance provides. Mm-hmm. We actually sit there at the dinner table with them. Sometimes we're eating dinner with them. And I mean, because we want them to truly understand all the numbers and how this works. Right. Insurance uses, they use a program called Xactimate. It keeps up with today's market value on, prices on materials. Right. Materials. So, yes. A lot of people have a hard time with seeing the actual insurance numbers. Right. Compared to an actual cash price. Right. We have to be able to understand and break everything down for them so that they understand. They're not feeling like they're getting ripped off. Right. Mm-hmm. Because today prices are up on everything. Yes. And I mean, it has hit the roofing industry. Yes. Thank the Lord for plywood prices to go down. But guess what? Shingle prices are still going.
They're going up because they're still building every day. It's a necessity every day.
What we know today. Right. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm trying to continue to learn, right? Yes. I'm never the one that think I know it all. I got people in this industry that I can call and get great knowledge from at any given time. Right. So that's a good thing about what we're doing here is, we have the connections, the network to be able to do pretty much anything we need to do for any customer or any commercial, any rental properties, any job that it really comes out. We have the means for it. Look, man, the network is what creates the brand.
There you go.
I'll say that again. The network and the connections create the brand. Right. The brand's only going to be as good as the time and effort that we put into this company, right?
Creating
the
these
Restore Now construction brand. You see what I'm saying? So for us to have the connections, that's going to make us open up our book of business even bigger than what we have. Yes. So that's what ends up in return. Your brand becomes bigger because you're doing more, Right. So I have to go with connections, man. Connections in the network is huge. Obviously it's good to have a good looking brand. And, we've changed up our logo here and made it look a little sharper than what we started out with. But yes, people I didn't really have people say, oh man, I like your logo, I'm going to go with you.
Right. No, I like your work.
Bad reviews are sometimes the greatest tools.
The greatest tools.
And the reason why I say that is because, you can turn a bad incident, into a good one. It's all about being able to answer the phone and attack what you're having an issue right there and then. Hey, look, Mr. Ronald, no problem. Let me go ahead and call my crew. I'm going to see when their next availability is. Right. Boom. Within the hour, I'm able to call you back and say, hey, this day, this time, they're going to be there to fix this. Right. A lot of these homeowners don't understand. You got to be able to do your own due diligence. Like you got to take care of things. Like there's things that, I've seen insurance denies because of neglect, because they chose not to do anything and they let it get so bad. Yeah. So
until it got worse.
Yes.
And they know that's the reason why they send these adjusters out. Now, for someone that is trying to start a company in the desired field that you have, let's say they have a desire to start another roofing company. Mm-hmm. I want to highlight those things, the challenges that you guys have faced.
Man, it's great. That's actually a really good question, Ron. I feel like you're asking to one of the best people you could have asked this question to, because this is actually my 7th business. A lot of people don't know that. I've always been geared to want to own my own business. I've tried a bunch of different things from pressure washing, painting, to mobile detailing, to, I had a CBD company, had that. The pandemic blew that away. Those failures never stopped me because I always had a goal.
Right.
Even though I might have thought at the time that business was the one that was going to just go bonkers. And anybody that wants to start a business, you got to have that mindset that what you're planning on doing, even if people that you love dearly are not on your side, sometimes you got to be able to turn that noise off and you just stay in your lane and keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? As a business owner, you want to make sure your products and everything go and your plan in your head go according to what you want it to do.
Right.
So with that being said, leads me to this. This has been a success, at this point. Obviously, as a business owner, you can never just say that you're comfortable, because I'm going to tell you right now, as an entrepreneur, you're never going to be comfortable.
Right.
You might get to a point, maybe I might get to a point, maybe 5 years down the road, where we're just in a comfortable situation, like comfortable place. Mm-hmm. But as a entrepreneur that, and business owner, that you're trying to see everybody succeed.
Right.
Not everybody around you is going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's my goal. I want to see all my guys comfortable. Mm-hmm. I want to see them financially grow. I don't want to see them like come to me 2 months down the road of them being here and being like, man, I can't make it. Yeah. Because then I feel like I failed them. With anybody that's looking to be able to create a business in the roofing industry, for one, you got to have heart. You got to hustle. I mean, the hustle is crazy. Every now and then you'll find one that will end up getting paid out in full within 2 weeks, right? Mm-hmm. So there is some financing that we do on our jobs, because insurance, let's say you have a $10,000 job, they're only going to pay you half of that up front.
Right.
And you're responsible for your deductible.
Yeah.
So like say it's a $3,000 check. Okay.
Right.
They also depreciate your roof. Okay. Which means like based on age. Mm-hmm. So if you have an older roof and they're saying your job's going to be $10,000, they might even just cut a check for $2,500 and you're responsible for $1,000 of that.
Oh, wow. Just from the depreciation.
Yeah. So depreciation means that'll be money that'll be paid in the back. It's called recoverable depreciation. Mm-hmm. So basically you're paying for materials. You're using some of that money. Right. You got materials, labor, dump fees, right? And with that being said, you're having to put all that money up. Yeah. And where materials are right now, yeah, you're gonna be eating a lot of that cost up until that final check's collected. So you want to hustle because you're not just counting on one job. You got to have your pipeline full. You got to be having this going down the line. You really want to be doing like 2 to 3 jobs a week, if not more than that, and to keep your thing going. But you'll be waiting about 4 weeks, a month, if everything runs smoothly, to get that full amount.
So that back end.
So there's a lot of, exactly. There's a lot of financing involved as far as the company goes, but to do it, you just got to be able to hustle. Okay. Knock in the right areas. You got to be able to actually have a good network, man. Have something that's feeding you too. Yeah. If you can hustle and have somebody call on your phone to be able to come check the roof out and things like that, those are all key factors there. And have a loving wife that backs you. That's another. Wifey's got to be on board, because there's going to be times where you don't bring money home, as a sales or when you're first starting, it's just you. So you're everything that a company is. You're the owner, you're the salesperson, you're the production crew, right. You're the supervisor, you're everything. When you first start. So you just got to keep that all in mind and just go at every day with an attack plan. Yep. A lot of the stuff you're going to learn on the go. Yeah. I can train my guys as much as I want, but there's a lot of things that they got to be put in the situation and either call my phone when they're in that situation, or just use some common sense and things like that and work themselves through that situation. I've had all my guys that have been here. They've literally said, "Hey man, That's one thing we didn't train on. And I always tell them, we can train as much as we want, but there's certain situations you got to be put in to actually learn it. You see what I'm saying?
That's basically on the job strategy that they can actually look and identify these things.
100%, man, 100%. And so, that's the big thing. And training is so important. We learned that at DreamWorks, with the last company. I mean, we trained, it was Monday mornings always.
You got to have a great wife behind you.
Yes.
If your wife doesn't look at what you're doing as something that's going to bring in profits, or let's say if she doesn't back you on this, you can miss out on opportunities just because of negative influence.
That's it, man.
It goes back to what you said about your family. You can't, everyone doesn't see the good in what you're trying to project, right? And that's the reason why in the Bible, it says, don't tell your left what your right is doing, or vice versa. You don't ever want to describe so much, because my influence for you might not be the right influence for you. Meaning that if I feel like I can bring this to the table and actually bring profits to my family and bring profits to other people's family, people fail to realize that when you're owning a company, it's no longer welfare about yourself. It's 100%. Welfare about your employees. It's welfare about their families, their needs. It doesn't cater to you anymore. Everything with you becomes down.
You hit that nail on the head, man. You got to think about it. Growing up, my dad, he's been a business owner since 2001. I've seen how he's created the culture at his office with his employees, right? But I've also been and worked for other companies, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be roofing. It could be, I've worked in a car wash and just saw how, growing up, just being another employee. Yeah. I've been able to take that and, we've been able to emphasize like what worked and what did it for those companies. And I could see what was necessary and what kind of culture we want to create here at Restore Now, right? Like family's big. Like I'm big with family. Like my partner, Jake, family time with him is huge. He's got 2 kids, wife. And that's one thing, man, is just learning as we go. We're always going to be learning and growing as we go. As an individual, business owner, husband, doesn't matter, son, brother. And that goes to another thing, Ron, is think about the different hats you got to wear every day.
Every day.
Son, husband, father, brother. I mean, it's exactly. And so when you have all that, there's things that come up to where you feel overwhelmed because you might not, and that goes back to time management.
Yes.
Like, dude, you got to be able to divvy all these out to everybody. And, some things don't get done. Yeah. And there's not enough time in the day. I now see what my dad talks about when he talks about not having enough time in the day, because he has kids, he has employees, he's a business owner, he's a son, his mom's here still, all these things, like he's a brother. Like, it's just, there's a lot on your plate, and there's not enough time to get them all done. So you got to kind of time management. It's always a big thing.
Things that you can gather from someone else. Iron sharpens iron. So whoever you hang around, you develop those habits from those people.
And that was another thing, getting your circle right.
Yes. And being that you were going to these meetings, trying to find out things on how to become a better business owner, a better providing customer service, and then being a better boss.
There's conferences that we can go to. It kind of gets us out of here a little bit, but it's to actually go develop. I actually just went to Vegas not long ago. We went to the International Roofing Expo, and I was able to go there, get some things that actually brought back to my guys more different program, storm tracking wise. And we were able to put that in here. And now the guys love it. It's been able to help increase things. So it's always about continuing to learn. That continuation to learn, not thinking that everything. That's the biggest thing. And businesses do fail at that because they think that they're the big bad guys that know it all, and you can't be that way. And that's why I'm glad I have the mentors we have here. I got people that have been doing it for a long time. Like I said, the adjuster that's been doing adjusting for 20 years. He's on my team. He does all my supplementing, all my estimating.
Yeah.
He has taught me a lot, we continue to learn that way. And that's the biggest thing. I mean, we're doing work down in New Orleans.
Yeah. And congratulations.
Doing
So
work
it's not
down there
just Georgia.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing work down in New Orleans because of the network, the connections, just you want to make sure that you have those to have people that back you.
Yeah.
And it's good to have, like I said, it's good to have all these people in your corner.
Yeah. So how can people get in touch with you?
I mean, they can just message us on Facebook. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Google. We have 2 different websites, one for the construction side, one for the roofing. You got restorenowconstruction.com.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got restorenowroofing.com.
Gotcha.
You can get on there. You can contact us that way. It'll come through in an email. If you want to contact me directly, we have our Facebook and Instagram page. You can DM that. I a lot of our social media, that'll be there. Or you can just look me up. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, my personal self. Zach Worthington, look it up. And you can also hit my phone, 770-402-0066.
And can you also provide your email so that
Absolutely.
way they can reach you on your email?
Zach, Zach @gmail.com. And I answer that regularly because emails never stop.
And just to finish up this interview, man,
Yes,
it's been a great experience, man, with you. Please provide a short speech to the customers that are listening. If anyone is viewing that is wanting to look at your company, just something brief so that they can speak with you on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, as far as customer relations go, look, we're here for you. I mean, we won Best of Gwinnett 2021. We're here for the community. We're trying to protect your biggest investment. That's our number one goal. Whether you have a leak and we need to come and tarp it and it's a small repair or to the big roof replacement, we're here for that. You can just contact us. We're here for everything that you may be going through, mitigation as well, construction. It ain't just about roofing. We do a lot. And honestly and truthfully, right now, the numbers are matching up about the same as far as what the construction side's done to the roofing. So we're doing an even amount of work on both sides of things. So we're here for all of it. And we're also licensed and insured. That's a big thing.
Right.
We're certified. We are certified through Owens Corning, preferred contractors. So that's another big thing because OC doesn't just let anybody get this. You got to be able to meet the credentials. So if you're looking at that next big project and you want a reputable company and you need somebody to be able to at least come out there and be one of the 3 estimates that you may be looking to get, or you want somebody to come check out your property, give us a call. It's not just an inspection. We actually do a whole digital analysis. So we'll be able to analyze the entire property the correct way.
Gotcha, man. Thank you, Zach. And
absolutely.
I hope this answered everyone's questions as far as when it comes to being. This is another episode brought to you by Walk with Ronald. I'd like to thank Zach for tuning in today, coming on, giving his expertise. This was a long time coming, and I really appreciate you coming to the show, my friend.
Hey, I appreciate it. It's been a great opportunity. Look forward to be able to meet up in the next coming months, kind of revisiting, see where we're at. That'd be awesome. And
that'd be great.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, man. Until then, Take care, brother. God bless you, man.
All right, man. Later. You too.
Later.
Bye.